my question is, when I'm more engaged in the thinking mind, in the dualistic mind, pushing, pulling, this kind of thing, will thinking bring me back more in ego, or is thinking not ego? Not necessarily.
So there are two parts to your questions. So first of all, not all thinking is ego.
Yeah.
This is true. So like if you're thinking creatively about work, or if you planning something, or there's some creative thought, that's fine. Like, if you're thinking how to organize a party, or you're designing something in your mind, this is not ego. Ego is obsessed with the past to the futures, and not just with the past or the future, but specifically how you felt in the past, because something's lacking in the present, or how you will feel in the future, because also something's lacking in the present, or you're afraid of the future, because some bad things happened to you in the past. And ego is also obsessed with comparisons between you and other people. So kind of what kind of person you are, what kind of people they are, how to become a better person, or like that they're bad people, or they better than you and you unworthy, and things like that. There's always comparisons, both worldly and spiritual. Now, that being said, it's not actually kind of possible precisely to avoid that, right? So that's why when you said, when I begin meditating, there's too much mind. My first reaction to that, and I didn't get to comment on that, but that's actually okay. So because if you meditate for a long time, you will first see a layer of mind, and thinking may even exacerbate, and then, but as you continue to meditate, if you wish to meditate, you don't have to, but if you continue to meditate, then you will also see the suffering beyond this obsessive thinking.
Body.
Yes. So the only thing you can do is when there is obsessive thinking, you can also look at the body, what's going on. So don't try to stop it. If there's all obsessive thinking is a sign of some unresolved pain. It's always true, right? And so oftentimes, even an obsessive thinking is kind of a required period, So oftentimes you will not get kind of away from thought until it sort of exhausts itself, until kind of this obsessive thinking just becomes too much, and you're like, and like something drops away. So usually in the level experience, if you're obsessively thinking and you kind of scan your body, and there's nothing there, right? It's not like you can take attention. It's not like it's immediately obvious what the pain is for, and that's usually only possible after you have awakened and reached a certain level of being, like you have. So if there's just obsessive thinking and no immediate tension or emotion to explore, then you'll just have to think for a while. This just means that it will come later, that this is like a layer of your unconscious where there's just a lot of intellectual thought, and what's beyond it, what's behind it, will become obvious later.